Hi everyone, Corrie here coming in to do my monthly channeled messages. This message is to not replace any medical psychological advice. This is to be taken as entertainment only. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. I am doing a energy. I'm reading through the energy of those born underneath that sign, born underneath the stars of each and every one. So I'm going to be starting this one out as Capricorn energy. And I feel like it somehow still links together to Scorpio. You just came up in Scorpio. So I felt the need to just go instantly in and start doing the Capricorn reading and doing that one as well first. So for Capricorn for the month of February, tortoise, like that turtle energy, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like for some of you is that you've been very, very hard on yourself. There's something that just feels like there's a lot of the essence of slow and steady. I don't know. I got to let this play out. So slow and steady wins the race. So I just feel like it's slow and steady, not rushing something. I feel like something or an opportunity is coming in. And it's like finding sense of balance and happiness. Moving from, I don't know if there's some of you that's been in like really truly playing the, not playing, sorry, let me rephrase that. That's been really down on luck, or just seems like no matter how much you've tried to find happiness and joy, it hasn't really found you, or you haven't found it. And I always say, we're so programmed, our world has so programmed us to be sad and depleted, and it really has, that it's almost impossible to find happiness sometimes. And so that's a real truth. But I feel like there's a charging of energy coming in at you here. And so, and with that, I did get the Knight of Swords. And so, but I have this like charging energy, like head on, facing things head on, forced to face things. And it's like, almost like even the horse in the picture looks like it's like a worried look. So I just feel like it's something that it's like, it feels like you've been having to face your own, I feel like you've been having to face like your own sense of self and what makes you happy. And that you really truly have been trying to find happiness in with sadness, and you can't find happiness with sadness. It'll never work, ever. And there's just some sense of that's coming in, and just saying that you're finding like the material world can never provide for you what it is that you're truly seeking within yourself, and taking from one to give to the other. So taking, like, it's like you're always, the little bit of energy you do have, you're taking from that energy to try to fill up, to try to, please everyone else, or try to be enough in the world. And so you're taking, rob Peter, pay Paul, with emotions, right? Or with energy, or what you got to give. And so you don't really have it in the bank to give. And so there really isn't enough energy within you. And then I also, as I'm moving here, is that I just have that like hard done by story, or something of an inner child healing, or some sort of story that has played out. So there's some karmatic healing journey for you in the month of February. Like, especially right now, we're between the February the 2nd, which is when this is being recorded, and February the 22nd. This whole time is like all these emotions are rising, all these old stories are rising, all these old things are coming up. And it's like there's just a sense of having to kind of like use a lot of discernment on what really truly is real. But this is some serious inner child healing, because on the other side of all of this, on the other side, what's coming, what's like something, a change is in the air, something is trying to get you to do the work that you need to do to bring this change into your life, because there is also the happy ending card. And I'm like, I have this happy ending card, and I'm using the 7 and 5 of Pentacles, or 6, sorry, 6 and 5. And so there's just that material world energy. And so if you bring together, and this is, a 10, that this happy ending type of thing, like what's on the other side of the rainbow. And I feel like some of you may have convinced yourself what you didn't want, like, I don't want this and I don't want that, and kind of trying to live by, this is, almost like too stubborn. And that stubbornness, that inner child healing that you've been resisting, that sense of self that you've been resisting, it's up on you now. And it's a prime opportunity. I don't feel like you'll get this opportunity again, whatever's coming in for you, Capricorn, whatever's coming in to help you, guide you, assist you, or be able to move you forward. I feel like it's like, it'll be a lot, not that you won't get it again, but I feel like you're going to have to take the long way around. If you don't do it now, you're going to have to take the long way around. Do you really want to take the long way around? Because this is like, this happiness is like right here for you. Whatever you see, battling yourself here. I'm like, just when we tell you there's good things coming, it's like you start to argue it with me. And so you're arguing with the guide, you're arguing with the angels, you argue with yourself. It's like you have these internal fights on why you can't let this go. And this battle is the battle that's happening with you. And it's like the universe is trying to make a plan, trying to build things up, trying to provide for you, trying to get you to sculpt out, like trying to get you to do the work that needs to be done to put the final pieces in place. And it's like, you're like, no, I don't have no fire. I don't have no fire. I'm not fire. And I can't go forward. And it just feels like, it's like, so it's like you sometimes can be your own worst enemy. It's like, what is there, that passion, finding that passion, that desire to get this. Don't, if you let this stuff pass, it's not coming back for a while. You're going to have to take the long way around. And so there's like a whole world waiting. There's that uncharted territory. And it's like this Knight of Wands is saying, I'm ready to charge. There's like the fires, just like flames are coming from, and there's like with the hope, holding the, the wand with the little sprouts, and there's like all kinds of possibility. There's a future waiting and being able to just up and go, but yeah, no, we're just going to tip it all the way back. So, some are charging forward and some are not. So this is a choice that we make. And so because we have free will choice, so you can stay in the old, you can do the wishy-washy, you're traveling back and forth, but there's blessings trying to come in for you. There's opportunities trying to come in for you, but not being stuck in your mind, not be stagnant in self, not allowing yourself to get caught up in old emotions, moving forward. All same story. All pentacles, and just that material world. For some reason, you're very much in that material world, but that Knight of Pentacles is coming in, and just like an offer. I feel like for me, because I'm not reading the tarot, I'm reading the energy, but I'm using the cards as this for right now, because I have all the knights. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Knight of, right? Like, so which direction, which direction are you going to go? What's facing you? What opportunities are here? What are you looking at? What's guiding you? What stands in your way, or what allows you to move forward? Right? That's what I'm getting. And so just that sense of self. And I feel like it's like, this is a blessing, an opportunity for you to be able to go forward. I feel like there's like, so like when we're looking at like building a plan, building something before it's built. So starting to make a plan and putting a plan in action. So when we look at this Three of Pentacles and we think, is this, that brick and mortar story, and pausing and shining a light up on something else that needs to be done, or adding into the plan. So something else just feels like it's coming in, building it before it's done, starting to make a plan, allowing yourself to ride the wave, and to be able to start to baby steps, even if it's baby steps, like doing one thing at a time, something else. There's a missing piece of the puzzle that keeps you returning back to the old stories. That's just saying, it's like, let's do the final piece of the foundation work, put the pieces in place, because what is waiting for you is this and this desired life. And this also includes health. So I'm picking up like hips, shoulders, like all the joints that would be used to help to swim, to walk, to move forward, like all the things that are there that bend, that make you flexible and movable, is like all these joints are really, really sore. Or you got some issues. I'm picking up this, and not every one of you, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. And so, but the spine and this tree of life story that's coming, it's like, and so it's like, if you've never been connected to the root, or if you've been so connected to the rooted stories of misery, of hurt, of sadness, and then just keep trying to justify it, or it's not a big deal, I've gotten over it. If you got over it, you'd be living your ideal life. If you were moved on beyond it, you wouldn't be so resistant. If you were already beyond that, you wouldn't be stuck in repeat. So there's something that to face, to look at, to acknowledge within, and do the work that needs to be done, because it is time for you to be able to start allowing yourself to look at the things you do have. Look at what's here. Look at the blessings. Look at the opportunities, and see it as I have a blessed opportunity to start to live my best life. And do I want to really truly waste the opportunity? So for some of you, you're also meeting somebody new, or the opportunity to meet somebody new, to move into a relationship. I don't know where Scorpio plays in, but you and Scorpio are like swimming together this time. It's like there's just like blending together, something of you and that Scorpio ending. And it is about, both of you are about moving, flexibility, like truly about allowing yourselves to break out of old patterns, let go. There's some real stubborn energy that's been stuck with you for a long time, and you're starting to move beyond it. That's my message for you for this month. And I hope somehow that resonates with you. And if not, and just, yeah, it is what it is. So much love and have a beautiful month. I'll see you in March. Bye-bye.